All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit. And we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, it's going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NCAA basketball picks and props for Saturday, December 2nd, slated games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Start us off.
Yeah, guys, at the moment, my game has not started, so I'm 0 for 0. I gave out BYU minus 14.5 against Fresno State, one of the last games for today. So it has not started, but I have a lot of confidence in the Cougs.
Yep, and I've got the Jayhawks on the money line against UConn. That game does start at 8. We're recording about 6:30, so we got another hour and a half of that game to tip off. Kellen, what did you have tonight?
I had IU over Maryland by 2.5. They were up just a minute ago. I turned my TV off.
Yeah, I think they were up 16-4 to the first 5 minutes of the game. So, yeah, that's looking really good right now. Trey, let's go on our plays for today. Start us off.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be attacking this Jacksonville at Georgia Southern game, and this should be a very fun game to watch because, in my opinion, it should be a mega blowout here. Give me Jacksonville here on the money line. It has not dropped yet, so I'm just going to take the -2, but I'm going to be smashing them here on the money line. It's kind of laughable that they're only favored by 2 points in this game because they're just easily the better team here. And these two teams, they've already played once this season in Jacksonville. They absolutely smacked them, winning that game on November 14th by a score of 85-68. So I do expect something similar in this game too, because that's basically how Georgia Southern's played this entire season. They come in this game with an 0-7 record, and they're a staggering 0-7 ATS as well. They've just been so very bad, losing those 7 games by an average score of 85-68. So losing those games by an average score of 17 points. So basically, they've been losing those games. It has not been a competition for any of them. It's kind of been an embarrassing season for them, to be honest with you. So I'm going to expect another beat down here. Jacksonville, they already beat them down once. They're going to beat them down again. So give me Jacksonville here on the money line versus Georgia Southern.
I like it, Trey. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at Notre Dame going up against Miami. I'm going to take the Hurricanes minus 14.5 against Notre Dame here. If you guys remember a couple nights ago, I gave out South Carolina against Notre Dame. And I think what I'm going to do the rest of the season is just take the opposite of whoever Notre Dame is playing. Notre Dame cannot score. They have one really good player in Burton. But other than that, they have to get lucky for one of their bench players and maybe get hot from three-point land in order to stay in these games. Miami's coming off a very disappointing loss against Kentucky, and that was 4 days ago. So they're going to want to get out on the floor in this one. This Miami Hurricanes team is still one of the best college basketball teams in the nation. They're going to score 85-plus points against this Notre Dame team. Notre Dame, they can't score points. They're averaging somewhere in the 60s per game this season for Miami. They have fantastic offense to go along with a stout defense when they want to play hard defense. And I can guarantee you guys, this, after being embarrassed in that second half against Kentucky, they're going to come out fired up in this home game. Give me Miami minus 14.5 as the play. I think they win this one by 25-plus points. Kellen, what do you like tomorrow?
Virginia cashed for us last time on the under. We're right back to it. Syracuse at Virginia. The total is 128.5. Man, Syracuse, I don't know what, they're starting with a new coach, new, offense, whatever they're doing. They only put up 57 versus Gonzaga and 56 versus Tennessee. So I can only imagine what they're going to put up at Virginia. I foresee this being like 65-50, maybe 65-45, something like that.
And I've also heard that Syracuse got rid of the zone. Is that true, Trey? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched one of their games this season, and I had to turn it off very quickly because I didn't recognize the Syracuse team at all.
Got rid of the zone and they can't make threes? This is not Syracuse. I'd like to play there. Trey, let's go to the player prop. Start us off.
Yeah, guys, at the moment, I am 0 for 0. That's because my player prop is also in the BYU game. I gave out Noah Waterman over 19.5 PRAs versus Fresno State. Set too low. He has a great chance to hit this just on points alone.
Yeah, but I've got Hunter Dickinson at 18.5 points over his 18.5 points against UConn again. That game starts at 8, so we'll see. I think he's going to dominate, though, in the paint. Kellen, what'd you have tonight?
I had Zach Edey over 20.5 points tonight versus Northwestern. Starts at 9 o'clock. Big game.
Very good. Very good. Hopefully we can sweep the board there. Trey, let's take a look at picks for tomorrow. Start off.
Yeah, I'm going back to my guy. Give me Kyle Filipowski over his PRAs versus Georgia Tech. I have been throwing out this prop a lot this season, and it's been a cash cow basically every single time. And this game should not be any different. Filipowski, he's simply a massive human being. He checks in at 7 feet tall and weighs a massive 248 pounds. He's just a force in the painted area. And Filipowski, he has actually been stepping up his average on the road this season because he's averaging a massive 20.5 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists per game on the road this season, all which are higher than his home splits. And that average comes out to 31.5 PRAs. And I think he's going to be able to easily reach 30 plus PRAs in this game. That's because he's getting a very juicy matchup here versus Georgia Tech. That's because the only size that Georgia Tech has is a 6'11 center, but he only averages a little bit over 10 minutes per game. And besides him, they play a lot of 6'6" and 6'7" guys. This is going to be an easy barbecue chicken game for Kyle Filipowski. So give me Kyle Filipowski to go over his PRAs versus Georgia Tech.
You know, I like my barbecue chicken. I like to play there, Trey. For my player prop, I'm going to take Nigel Pack to go over his total points against Notre Dame. Nigel Pack this season is averaging 13.7 points, and he's 4th on the team in points scored per game for Miami. That just goes to show you how good the Miami offense is this season. Notre Dame's going to have their hands full with a bunch of other guys scoring the ball in this one. And I think Nigel Pack's going to find himself a nice spot on the outside and cash in on his threes. Nigel Pack, he's not afraid to shoot the ball. The most points scored on this team is 18.2 points per game with Poplar. He shot 70 field goal attempts this season. Nigel Pack's right behind him with 67 field goal attempts. So he's going to get his shots up in this game. I'm going to take Nigel Pack to be left alone in this one, to go over his points, whatever it comes out as the play. Kellen, what do you like?
Yeah, I really like that Nigel Pack one, especially coming off a game like he just had. I'm going to go with the game that I chose under, but I'm going to go with an over points. I'm going to go Ryan Dunn over 9.5 points. He's done this in the last 4 or 5 games. The only time he didn't is when they scored 41 total points. So, 10 points, he plays 30-plus minutes. I think this would be an easy task.
I like that one as well. Trey, let's take a look at the graphic. We'll get out of here.
Yeah, guys, I give out Jacksonville here on the money line versus Georgia State. Georgia State, they might be the worst team in college basketball, have not won and have not covered a game this season. And it's not going to change versus Jacksonville because they've already played once, and Jacksonville beat them by 15 plus. So I love that play. And also Kyle Filipowski over his PRAs versus Georgia Tech. I guess I just hate the state of Georgia. Who knows?
Yeah, and I'm going to go with Nigel Pack over his points against Notre Dame. I think he's going to be left alone. I'm going to take Miami, minus 14.5. This might be my biggest play of the day. I am very confident with Miami here. I think they win the game by 25 plus. But guys, that's going to do it with our NCAA basketball plays and props for Saturday, December 2nd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,